we're leaving Stavanger now, and we're heading up to Bergen. Weather's been a bit mixed so far. In the last 20 minutes or so, we've had sunshine, what we've got now, rain, snow. So we've had a bit of a mixed bag. Anyway, we've just done one long tunnel.
Speed enforcement zone.
We've got another tunnel coming up. This is about 4.5 kilometres long, this one. So this one is, I think, takes us under the sea again. We've done one already this morning that's took us under the sea. I wouldn't say under an island, but through an island, say, underneath the surface. And this one is no different. This is going to be the same. So I think we've got 2 ferries in total today. One of them looks quite a long one. I think it's going to be it says an hour's crossing, but we'll be moving at some pace, I think, to do it in an hour. The other one's quite a shorter one. That should take us to, and eventually should bring us out near Bergen. We're on a motorhome air kind of stop on the outskirts of Bergen, and there's a tram metro service that will take us into the centre, which will probably be tomorrow morning. Probably. I must admit, the tunnels they're fantastic feats of engineering. What fascinates me is sometimes when you're in them, there's junctions in them for other roads going to other places like you would get on an ordinary road. I think we were in one once and there was a roundabout in it. Anyway, about to climb up now to get out. Quite a steep climb as well. A steep drop in and a steep climb out. We didn't see the fireworks in Stavanger. It was chucking it down with rain. It was silent down. Christine wanted to go, but I didn't, so Christine didn't go. But it sounded like there was an awful lot of them going off. So it was probably a good sight to see. We've got about 10 kilometres and we'll be getting the ferry. So that'll take us sort of nicely for lunch, I think, dinner time. Sure how long this particular ferry is. I know we've got 2 to do. I like the way the tunnels are just carved out of the bedrock, and not like where they've had to put like a concrete tunneling into it. Concrete walls, it's just cut out of it. Anyway, another 7 or 8 kilometres and we'll be catching the ferry. It's the Stavanger Mortavika ferry. sooner have I turned the camera off that we've come to this as a view. Really nice, beautiful country. Must admit, it makes driving an absolute pleasure when you're doing it here in Norway. These little fishing, what do you call them? Little tiny fishing harbours. We're almost at the ferry now. We think we've just missed one, so we will have a bit of a wait for a ferry. But this area there is, look, it's just leaving now. Look, there you go. So we're going to have a bit of a wait for a ferry. Not much we can do about that. I suppose it's just a case of waiting for the next one. Well, this is how slick an operation it is to get in for your ferry. We're driving down now. We've got, you can go either side. Let's go this side. Auto pass 1. So we just drive through here, like that. Simple as that.
After 350 meters, take the ferry.
That's us booked on. Weirdly enough, that's us booked on the ferry. Oh, yeah. Got to see this woman, which is a bit unusual. Maybe the auto pass isn't working. She's going to do it. Look, this one. Yeah. Oh no. Moving us into a lane, that's all. And that, I'm going to be honest, it's the most complicated thing we've ever had to do while trying to book onto a ferry. So next ferry is 12 o'clock and it's now 10 to 12. We've been sat here, not long, 5 or 6 minutes, as you can see on the sign in front. There's a ferry every 15 minutes. I'm just trying to show you how slick an operation it is. They're coming into the port now, so he's already opening the doors. So I'll keep it running so it gives you an idea of the ferry thing. But as you've just seen, booking in was so easy. It only got complicated because the woman wanted to point us specifically to a lane, and that was it. It's as simple as that. Normally you don't get anybody pointing to a lane, but I think this is a main road. There's we've got a truck coming in our way now, so if you look at that, it says 5 minutes on there, so I'm going to turn this off for now. Shall I keep it running so you can't see them coming off? But I'll tell you what, I'll keep it running. It shouldn't be long at all for when these vehicles come off. Then as soon as the last one's off, then we'll be going on. There'll be no rush. I think we've been here, well, we got here as the last ferry was pulling out, so it had just left the docks. There they go. Right, there we go. We're on now. Just trying to tell this idiot in front to go. There you go. I'll pass that to Christine. Look, they're not even off, and they're sending us on. Look at that. That's how fast an operation it is. Some ferries have more than others on board for food. Some have an help yourself and honesty type thing, some don't. But all we'll do is we'll just follow this down to here, park up, and that's it. Just sit there and wait.
You will arrive at your destination at 14:48.
How's that? And I can tell you that within the next 2 or 3 minutes, the doors will be going up. In fact, it'll be even less than 2 or 3 minutes. All the vehicles are on board. They're on. Oh no, there's another truck just come in. There's the last vehicles are coming on now. That's it. We're just about setting off now. They're just about to put the doors up now. How slick of an operation is that? Okay, we've just got out of the van. I turned off while we just got out, and we're already well out at sea, I think, or well out, way out to sea. So we're already moving, look. So I'll show you the offerings that they've got on here. This is only a small one. So there's not much on this one. Little cafe here at the back. There you go, look. A lawn. On there. And then I'll show you how far we are away from the land already. So we've travelled down. It's a bit bouncy today, but that's how far out of port we've already gone. So we're flying at the minute. So there's one every 15 minutes, and that's how slick an operation it is. Yeah, please. I'll tell you what, you know, bouncing about though. There we go. I don't know if you can see how much he's rocking, but he's certainly rocking a bit. Well, these ferries are running, well, this particular one's running every 15 minutes. And it's New Year's Day as well. So, there's the views up and down the fjord. We'll be landing very shortly. And then, but you can just see how slick an operation it is, and that was the most complicated one we've had, where there was actually somebody pointing you to a lane without it something telling you. So, but she's certainly got a bit of a swell and a roll on. And I don't know if you can see how much she's bouncing up and down. Man, it is only a short journey, to be fair. So I think this journey's probably about 20-25 minutes, maybe, something like that. To port soon. How quick and easy was that? I mean, that's took us in total from turning up at the other side to the travelling across about 40 minutes. That's taken us in total for everything. And that counts the queuing up on the second we turned up. It's absolutely brilliant. Looks like the landscape's changed again. Our next ferry is quite a long one, so you'll probably find that there'll be more of a selection on board. On the very, very short ones, they don't really have, well, we've seen it where you do an honesty thing before. But brilliant. And if we didn't have the auto pass, we'd have to pay on the way in. But you get there's discount to be had by having the auto pass in the first place. We're just invoiced, I don't know what it is, might be every month or something like that. So much easier. Well, absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And they're all of them are as easy as that. That one that we've just come off, that'll be leaving now, he'll already be on his way back. Does shorten your journey times. If you have to drive around all the fjords, it increases the time it takes immensely. I mean, it can be double and more. below the tunnel. I think, or is it going to be a bridge? Oh, it's a bridge. Fantastic, absolutely. We're going back down to the vehicle now. He's already opening the doors, look, for us to land. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, I've got to go down and get ready because there's no messing about here. So straight onto this bridge. We've just done 10 kilometres in a tunnel. As soon as we've come out of it, it's onto a bridge over this bit. We were just talking, Christine and I, about what makes the decision between bridge or tunnel. You know, what's the deciding factors? Well, I must admit that the scenery is, even though it's winter time, is stunning. Getting a bit more snow now, as you can see. It's obviously, although it does say in the vehicle we're at 3 degrees at the minute, but it obviously drops down quite low at night here. When you're driving these main roads, the maximum speed on the roads generally is about 80 kilometres an hour, which is about 50 mile an hour. So you're not flying around, and then going through towns it varies between 60 and 50. Oh, there is something. There was a sign we just passed, and it had the sign CNG written on it, and we thought, well, that might be the sign for LPG, but it's not LPG here. It is LPG the same as what it is for us. CNG is for natural gas for cars. Compressed natural gas it stands for, so you can fill your car up with natural gas. Now I'd not noticed that before last time I was here. I don't ever remember seeing that. I'm not saying it wasn't here, but I don't remember that. But yeah, CNG, compressed natural gas. I might see it again on another sign, possibly. Yeah, on that one there, look, CNG, compressed natural gas. The scenery is, it just doesn't seem to matter whether it's raining, whether it's sunny, snowy, it's just fantastic. I mean, the weather was awful yesterday in Stavanger, but it was still such a beautiful town to walk around. we drove straight onto this ferry. As you can see, it's pretty icy and slippy out here. I'm not going to stay long out. Just come out to give you a quick view of what we've got. That's where we've left, and this is where we're headed. This is a longer ferry crossing, this one. This is about 45 minutes, and we go between the islands, but I mean, look at that for a view. I mean, we had quite a dramatic change in the state of the road and the weather and everything, but that is terrific, absolutely beautiful. So I'll show you the other side. So we'll take a walk across the other side. To walk really steady on here. As you can see, it's quite snowy and icy, but you move at quite a pace. I mean, we drove here, we never stopped, we just kept going, and we just drove straight on. So we're now getting a bit rocky now. Ferries run right the way down there and between all these islands, so I'm not going to stay out for long because it is slippy and it does get a bit of a rock on. So I think it's time to go inside now. I'll go inside, I'll show you around inside. There's a few more vehicles on this one than what there is on the other one. Posher doors. Whoa. So we'll have a walk around here. They're always immaculately clean. Well, we've got Christine coming up in a moment. There's the food deck bit, and there we go. Not gonna bother nipping out there, but there you go, that's my view. No, I don't know if you can see the little lighthouse with the only small things here, look, stuck out on that peninsula. Yes, this is about a 45-minute crossing, this one. It's quite a distance. We follow it between these two islands. Quite a distance to go. Looks like a marina coming up on the road. Yeah, we've got something coming up on the right. I think it's like it kind of looks like well, actually, I think they're fishing, you know, where they breed the fish. Can't remember what they call them now. They're not pots, but Well, actually, we've gone quite close to these as well. I'll keep it on so you can see. There they are on that. The breeding pen type things, aren't they? I've seen them before, but never one didn't see, so I suppose we see them a bit closer than what we normally see them. Oh, look at that. Not sure what fish they'll have in there though, but the nets go up really quite high, so and then there's like that what looks like an island, I think is actually a boat tub because he's got a net strung out as well from there around to the crab pots. I don't know if you can see that. Wow. As close as I've ever been to them. There's that lunatic that I came with. Keep filming just in case she falls over. There you go. There again on another set of pots, there's a boat look with a net strung between the breeding pens. Are they nets or are they? Are they nets or are they just lines to the pens? Maybe they're not nets. Maybe they're lines. Not sure. Well, I think they're lines to the pens by the looks of them. I don't know what that allows them to do. Even closer to these ones though. All these little tiny communities on the banks. I mean, I expect they get really bleak in winter. I've come out to brave the outside at the front and just show you some of the views that we've actually got, and to be quite honest, it is stunning. I don't know if you can hear me or the wind's howling in the microphone, but it's just absolutely. I've been on here for about 35 minutes now, so we'll be done soon. I think we go round that headland. It's not too far from there. That is just amazing. I must admit, I mean, here in Iceland, I think the two most beautiful countries that we've ever been to. So I'll be taking myself in now. Just come off the ferry, and it's quite beautiful. There's a fellow there cleaning snow on his drive. We haven't brought a shovel with us. Well, not the biggest shovel in the world, but it's something you can keep in the van. It's compact, it doesn't take up a lot of room, and it's better than nothing. So yeah, it'll be alright. So long as it clears for us, that's all that matters. To bring a big snow shovel is just, well, it just take up too much room. Well, doesn't it look absolutely spectacular? You know, winter, summer, doesn't seem to matter. It's just spectacular here. Anyway, it's about another, what time we got? It's half an hour or so. I think it's 3 o'clock now. Half an hour's drive, and we'll be at Bergen. That's about as far north as we're going. That should be the last ferry that we do now as well, because we'll be after Bergen. We cross in Norway to the other side. Trysil is nearly opposite. Trysil is an area, there's a town called Trysil, but Trysil's like a small, I think they call them a commune here, so it's actually an area, but it's pretty much opposite Bergen, near the Swedish border.
Fixed camera.
But that, as you can see, that with the length of the shadows on the van, that actually it's getting nearer the end of the day, so that should be about right. I don't want to be driving in snow and ice when it's dark, if I can help it. So we'll see. But it looks beautiful. Really, it's been a really nice drive, and from what the weather was like in Stavanger, which was wet more than anything and rainy, wasn't really any snow there, and now we've got this, which is a total contrast from what we've had earlier. Very picture postcard scenery.